Hello and welcome back for part number 11 of my Creeping Death Let's Play campaign. So previously we fought off an army led by Muzg and start the turn here a little under strength in Muzg's army, but we got a decent chunk of replenishment. Over here we are still besieged at Achendorf and Barak-Var. I realized I can just hover the cursor over the settlement name like this to see how many turns before the garrison runs out of supplies. And it's 6 turns there, and yeah, 6 turns here. So that's kind of the timescale for, like, I want to have the siege resolved by then, basically. I think this army will launch the assault before then, although it's hard to say. The AI does love building their siege equipment. Actually, if they don't launch the assault this turn,
I will not obey.
this rebel army will get up to 20 units on their end turn, which happens just before our next turn, and I believe they will come attack the besieging army because they want to get at us, which should do substantial damage to both armies. But this army could be ready to launch the assault this turn. Anyway, there's sadly nothing I can really do about that, in terms of, I can't get my armies over there. Yeah, the restricted movement from the Wa definitely bites us a little bit. Let's start with this level up for Muzg. Okay, and I've got units getting up to Gold 7 experience, so I think that means I really want to grab these points. So we need to work on this first, and yep, next to boost for Arachnarok Spiders, sounds good. I feel like Muzg... I wonder how far Muzg got when he retreated. Let's try and find him.
Moving. On it. Away. For what? I'm off. Gonna be quick.
Oh, he got all the way to there. We can catch him though. Or can we?
Anything you say.
Yeah, we can. So that would leave us basically out of movement with Muzg. I might be able to force march back to friendly territory afterwards, but I'm probably better just in camp stance here, I would think. I wonder... Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't be able to get back to protect Karaz-A-Karak, which is obviously a concern here, because the dwarves are getting the miners recruited en masse.
Don't think so.
Yeah, they can only recruit so many, but between global and local recruitment, they could easily have 15 or so units.
The tribe's ready.
In Karaz-A-Karak, I've got just 3 Goblin Archers plus this Lord. Let's see what shape the garrison's in. Okay, we actually got replacement garrison units pretty quick here. Nice, okay. So it's only actually 2 units that are low on strength. So that's basically 6 full health units. So because of the defenses here, even though they have got this, which gives them siege attacker, but I don't think the dwarves will launch an assault on the same turn, given we've got this plus the Lord and 3 units. Yeah, I'd be really surprised if they did that.
Me.
Okay, so how about making the attack on Muzg? Start with that. This Goblin Big Boss would be a good character to try and wound. So would this dude, but obviously don't have the movement now. Need to think a bit about where other enemy armies are. They're kind of just piling up here, which is fine in the sense that only one enemy army can besiege us at once. So there's another full stack of the Scabby Eye here. Military presence 1. Right, so I saw they had like 4 or 5 units in a 3rd army, but they don't have stuff other than that. So it's just this. Wait, how did they replenish over last end turn? That seems like some BS. Anyway. Like, I can understand them merging units, but how's Muzg back at half health? Because we Yeah, we routed him off the battlefield at like 1 HP. Anyway. Yeah, I suppose the other issue is whether Grimgor has an army that could come attack us if we make this attack. Okay, and you have a full stack in here somewhere. But Grimgor's not that strong, and a full stack in that region could not get up to attack us this turn. They could hop over with the underway, but that's fine. Got 18 turns to capture Pillars of Grugni for the war target, so that's not the highest priority, except obviously if the dwarves get too strong here, Muzg might have to deal with it. It's really awkward, this. Like, Muzg kind of is needed everywhere at once. Alright, I think I'll have this hero come down here. There is another army. Nuts. Well, okay. Maybe it's not too much of a danger. So there's 12 units here. 11 here. Alright, how much more could they have? They presumably haven't left Karak 8 Peaks just straight up undefended. I don't know, the AI is goofy. Does stupid stuff.
What you want?
Try and assassinate this guy. It's only 1% to have our hero wounded. Alright, we failed. That's alright. Okay, Muzg. Time to kill Wurzag again.
Send in the spiders.
Yeah, despite the... Oh, hold on. Despite the beating we gave them over the end turn, the odds aren't that great. That this is a bit messed up because the odds without my reinforcements are lower. Like, the odds are... I mean, sorry, the odds are more in our favor when we bring less soldiers. Hey, alright, I know they're gobos, but they're not so bad as to be, like, negative. Whatever. Yeah, sadly they do have still a number of annoying units, but I think we'll be fine here. They're on force march, which works to our advantage. It's too bad Wurzag has got HP back from somewhere, because I was wanting to just snipe him with, you know, magic from Muzg, like, at the beginning of the battle before he gets to us. Okay, let's go fight this. We picked up some new war units, which we can use as frontline fodder. I'm not sure if we have if we get a war unit wiped out completely, whether, like, before we're up to the full count of war units, whether it will be replaced or whether we're then just capped at 19 rather than 20. Because I was noticing that the war units were not replenishing, which is fine. I think that's how it usually works. Alright, so they've deployed up this way. I doubt they're going to be coming towards me, but we'll see. Let's just deploy in the open. They've got a number of fast units, and I don't really want them getting the giving us the slip and getting around us. Yeah, I think the main thing this army is going to struggle with a little bit is these frontline units here. So let's do this. Have my strongest gobos in the front, and I can bring on my reinforcements, and they can cover the rest of the front line. Don't know about the nasty Skulkers. So they've got... yeah, they don't have many missile units. I can keep the... yeah, I'll keep the nasty Skulkers over here. Figure out what to do with them. I'm certainly convinced from the last few battles that they're way better off in some kind of flanking maneuver than they are just in the main battle line. Alright, I have to watch my cavalry here because the enemy cav can cause us some trouble, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle. And here are our army reinforcements. putting 2 more units of archers, which is always good. Alright, somehow didn't tell these ones to go anywhere, that's okay. Yeah, so like I was saying before, I'm not actually sure if I want to keep my low health war units out of the battle or not. If they're not going to replenish, then they're not much use to me. Like, they're liable to end up routing and causing us leadership problems, so in some sense, they may as well get wiped out. Okay, how about this? How about I just take the lowest ones and leave them right at the back? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna have to advance on the enemy. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, train elevation stuff not really to our advantage here. Okay, let's have you in there and you cover this flank. Alright. I think I keep forgetting to switch the Banner of Swiftness over from the Arachnarok onto Muzg. I think it's way more effective on Muzg because he has the magic. Let's get going. Try and bring them towards us.
Shifting.
Well, I can keep doing this.
This shrew will have ya.
It's funny how in some battles you go up and like shoot anything at the enemy and they rush towards you, and in others, like here, it takes a couple of attacks and they're sort of reluctant. And then they kind of figure out like, okay, it's on us to actually make an attack now. Doing some nice damage to the Savage Orc units. Let's keep up with that. Okay, so here we have... it's actually Orc Boys. I was thinking their fast units would be on this flank. I guess they're kind of mixed up a little bit. Well, it's certainly fine for you guys to go skirmish against them. Those are some Arrow Boys, though. Well, they're a great target for the nasty Skulkers. Okay, and the light cavalry Wolf Riders are coming towards Muzg here, which is okay. Yeah, he shouldn't have any trouble dealing with them at all. Yeah, in fact, I'm actually fine for him to just face tank those units and have these 2 units of archers fire into them. Alright, nasty Skulkers get around here. You guys are going to have to fall back. Yeah, so nasty Skulkers can hopefully get a run at their missile units here. No, you guys stay there. These are pump wagons, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm not good against large units. Yeah, I'm happy with the engagement over here. We can engage these Goblin Wolf Riders in melee, and we can engage their archers here. Oh, these stomping pump wagons might make a bit of a mess of our boys over there, but I think that's okay. Yeah, you get in there, and you help here. Shouldn't take too much to rout them. Alright, they haven't enveloped our lines, which is obviously good. In fact, I think this is going pretty well overall. Yeah, let's try and run down those pump wagons. There's certainly a unit that can be a little annoying. Oh, that brainburst was annoying. I just saw it go off and do a bunch of damage to us. Speaking of brainburster, where is Muzg? Ah, he's here. Well, fill him full of arrows. Make sure those ones don't get away. Alright, boys on this side can just advance to support Muzg. And yeah, just clear them out on this side. And we did take down Muzg this time. Good job, boys. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of leadership tanking on their side. I think we've got them. So a bit of damage here and there, including on our reinforcements, but nothing too heavy. So that's good. Alright, let's get Muzg. Yeah, I want you to be running these units down for that extra regen. And spiders as well. Yeah, go whatever we can. Planning to take the replenishment option after this battle. We'll just have to see what it gives us. What's this? Those wolf chariots, okay. Yeah, make sure that unit dies. Ah, they're on force march, right, okay. So yeah, they're getting wiped out, but let's grab the we can grab a little healing on Muzg. I think over another end turn of healing he'll be up more or less to full. Yeah, I think we did a reasonable job at wiping them out. They don't have much in the way of infantry left for sure. Nice, and Muzg himself picked up a good number of kills. Alright, 3% replenishment's kind of crap, but I think I'll take it. We're doing fine for gold. We actually just made more of this battle than we're losing in passively over the turn. And this was accounting for the fact that we were raiding our own territory.
This way.
Alright, Idle Carver, Swindler. Right, we get another Warbuster feeder thing. I've been clicking this in the past. I've explained it doesn't make any difference because Muzg's immortal, but let's increase diplomatic relations with them. I don't think that's going to achieve anything. Obviously, it's a campaign where we have to be at war with everyone anyway, but maybe it changes like whether they decide to send an army against us versus against someone else. I don't know. So I think our plan now is to go into encamp stance. Only gives us a pretty puny amount of healing, unfortunately. And that's okay. The alternative would be... Wait. How can I use ambush stance? That seems like a bug. Because I don't have any movement left. I don't have movement left, but the game is letting me go into ambush stance. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe there's some... Maybe ambush stance would be kind of good here, but... I want the encamp stance for the replenishment, I think. Alright, and Muzg gets another rank up.
The tribe's ready.
Alright, I guess that did adjust for the change in income. But in any case, we made more than this from that one battle. So I'm pretty happy with the financial situation. Right, we can't move our other armies because they are besieged. This one was doing global recruitment, so let's do more recruitment here since it's the only place we can. And yeah, I think grabbing some melee gobbers is okay. At some point I can get one of those maybe into Muzg's army, although... Oh, okay, let's do 2 and 1. I have in mind just using these guys to hold Karaz-A-Karak. Whether they're able to do that or not, we'll have to see. Forest of Gloom. So there's this army right there, but because they're rebels in Akendorf, I don't think they'll come attack us. So because we just took out the Scabby Eye here, let's go ahead and get these buildings repaired. A little pricey, but it's okay. We'll stop taxing that because it doesn't do anything. Karaz-A-Karak. Oh, it's so good to get a turn or two of not being besieged constantly. It'd be really good when we complete this as well for the extra stronger garrison. And growth's coming in here. Yeah, but we're a ways away from being able to grow. Akendorf's close to getting to tier 3, 2 turns, except I need to obviously sort out the siege. And here, we actually have 2 population surplus, but again, need the enemies to go away or die. Back up to 226 scrap, that's nice. I think I'll go ahead and use scrap upgrade on these archers. I mean, I'm going to need an army. Yeah. I'm not going to just disband these troops. They're going to be around for a while, and I definitely want heavy ammo against those dwarves. I mean, when the dwarf missile units and tier 1 melee units have 80 armor, like, armor piercing has got to be pretty good, right? Alright, let's see about these followers. Do I have everything worth... Yeah, I basically have everything worth grabbing on Muzg, except maybe... Maybe this Backstabber. Okay, I don't care about Obedience or Untainted. Let's switch that for Backstabber. Honestly, the Power Stone's been underwhelming. Partly my fault for just not using magic all that well. That said, yeah, this other stuff's kind of useless. And yeah, definitely happy with his other magic items. Alright, this guy... Okay, so this is a new recruit, and he has unspectacular trait. So I think with that in mind, let's switch him out for this one just because he's higher rank. It makes sense to just try and get lords higher ranked rather than to spread experience over more lords, I think. So you get back in here. Yeah, doesn't affect recruitment or anything. And you can grab an idle carver. Yeah, that makes sense. And these are on... Yeah, this is on Muzg plus my 2 armies that are besieged, so let's just leave that over there. Alright, nice.
The tribe's ready.
So next turn we'll have up to 10 units here. We don't have any war arm units supporting this, which, you know, makes it a little weaker, but I don't think the dwarves are going to make an attack here. Yeah, it was too important to deal with Wurzik anyway. So we're just going to basically play it by ear and see what the AI does. Don't think there's anything else I can do building-wise. I get to choose whether I'm taxing these regions or not, but... Yeah, I mean, there's no real reason not to tax them. Obviously taxing Karaz-A-Karak. Don't have any new factions encountered. This is a quest. Stone Mine Tower, yeah, that's not happening. Alright, let's move along. Get some technology next turn, that's good. So, yeah, this is a big end turn for whether the siege at Akendorf, whether the assault takes place. Alright, Karaz-A-Karak had their turn and didn't attack us. That's a good sign. And the Mutinous gets... Okay. They're just passing through. Fair enough. You guys force marched. I wonder if they force marched into Barrack Dower's bag. Okay. Alright, I was... okay, I was just off on this, I guess. I was sure that this army would get up to 20 units over that end turn, and that because they'd go into full strength, they'd come and attack this besieging army. Beastman faction. No, we don't want to see that. On the other hand, doesn't look like we discovered them. No. Military presence 8, so... Did they stick a stack in Barrack Dower's bag? I'm not sure. Alright, now you're not at war with the dwarves. Yeah, I don't know what this army's doing. Especially because they're in force march, and I can move Muzg up to reinforce and then launch the attack of this army. So this seems like a really weird move by the AI. They're just heading in a direction where they have no enemies, and they've left themselves open for me to attack, but whatever. The thing is, I don't want to be back here with Muzg. I want to push on and help, for instance, over here. So I think I want to start by moving my... I want to start by moving my big boss, but I don't want to encounter those silly beastmen that just spawned, who aren't going to be fighting anybody else. Right. So this roughly... Yeah, this tells me they spawned down here. Okay. I guess I can move my guy a little ways. Alright, this is what I wanted to see. So they have this... Yeah, they moved the full stack into here. So I could attack that.
Says what? This way.
But what am I going to do with it? I mean, sack or raise it, I guess? This is good, by the way. We got the extra replenishment tech, which affects everyone. So Goblins we already had a boost, but now everyone gets a boost. Okay, and we get to see their full army. So before I saw a lot of the fast units, and it's kind of reassuring that they've got a bunch of just bog standard infantry too. I'm really torn here because...
Nasty magic's ready.
No.
Yeah. Seems like such a good opportunity to just wipe this army out in one battle. Sack this settlement.
What?
But... Oh, sweet. We picked up 2 units of Gobbo Wolf Rider Archers. That's pretty good. Yeah, but I'm wondering about Akendorf. So the Rebel army didn't actually get stronger over the end turn, but they moved closer. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm going to make the attack at Barrack Dower's bag. I think when in doubt, take out an enemy stack and make 10k from sacking the settlement. Like, I think that's just a smart strategy. Did we encounter the beastmen? No, good. I bet they move right up towards us and we end up encountering them anyway, but what can you do? Now you... I don't think I need you to do more scouting right now. Taking out one of the heroes in this army would actually be really good. Yeah, maybe I should have thought of that. I'm not going to try and push any further south here. I'm just going to sack this and then look at resolving these sieges. So, too bad I can't do a hero action here then. Oh, I could join Muzg for the siege. Yeah, my hero's kind of low health, but that'll at least gain him experience. Yeah, let's do that.
On it. Curse him.
Okay, I can kick him out afterwards.
Last and good.
Right, balance of power not exactly in our favor. I think it's going to be a pretty similar battle to the one we just fought. They obviously, yeah, they are stronger, but the unit composition, the army composition is very similar. If anything, we're stronger because we've got more of these goons to throw on the front lines, so I'm confident. They also don't have Muzg. They just have, like, they actually have a guy with the same name. I'm sure if you have, yeah, I feel like if you're a greenskin, like, boss or war boss, and you end up with the same name as a rival boss, that's got to be just confusing and annoying, right? Like, you want to take that boss out so that the boys don't get themselves in trouble by, like, mixing you up or whatever. Alright, we've got a nice hill here. Yeah, let's set up the archers on that ridge. I think the plan from last time worked really well with the using the Wa units kind of on the flanks. Let them take a bit more damage. Our cavalry replenished up a little bit again. Another situation where it's a bit hard to use them because the enemy have cav, but I'm going to group my... Alright, let's keep my melee cavalry back. I just find it so hard to use the melee cavalry when the enemy have faster cavalry. Let's keep the nasty Skulkers off on the flank. And obviously move them later. And you guys, I'm going to team up. I'm going to team these ones up with the Wolf Rider Archers who joined our Wa. That sounds good. Don't really want the big boss involved in the fighting. I guess he can just kind of command this flank. Yeah, he can help run units down. I mean, he can charge into the back of a unit or whatever. I just don't want him getting in a prolonged melee because he's just low on health. Alright, this looks good. Whoa, they have gone for a wide deployment. That is interesting. Yeah, and our nasty Skulkers are looking like they could get a little exposed there. Doesn't look like the enemy are necessarily rushing towards me, but a bit hard to tell. Right, you boys, need you in here. Definitely want 2 full health units covering this flank. Alright, you guys, you can stop. Well, we're getting a chance to deploy, that's good. Have to figure out exactly... Yeah, we might have to pivot around a little bit here. We're a little too heavy on, like, this side. Alright, these 2 go on this flank. And these ones, yeah, come over here. Let's look at the battle from the enemy point of view here. Yeah, I mean, we do want to hold the high ground. Maybe we're better just coming and standing in this more in the center, though. Yeah. Otherwise, it feels like we're a bit exposed on this flank. Alright, let's get the boys into position. Like last time, we can just have Muzg fire off some magic to get the battle started. We could even... Hmm. Maybe, maybe we should actually just hold a defensive position in this corner. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do that. I don't see the need for a wide open front where the enemy's like more maneuverable units or whatever can get to us. So let's redeploy. I'm assuming, yeah, they're sort of shifting around a bit, but not too much. Let's bring these units back over. And then, yeah, so we've got kind of 7 fullish strength frontline units, which that looks pretty good. And then we've got the bits and pieces that can be off to the side. Yeah, this way we can't really get flanked. And the fact that the, like one issue with this that I've had in the past, right, is that I break the enemy units and they just flee right off the battlefield and I can't kill them. But we're attacking a settlement, and so the enemy are all dead if we win anyway. So I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind piling units on top of each other here. Enemy has no AoE abilities. One thing with this though is it does leave, yeah, potentially leaves our cavalry kind of exposed. Whatever. Maybe we want to initiate the battle with our cavalry. Nah. Let's use Muzg again. Yeah, we can use Muzg, but have the missile cav. Alright, it's a real slow setup here. Apologies for that. Constantly feeling under a little pressure in this campaign to, you know, fight every battle as well as possible, which isn't always the case, but for sure taking a lot of bad damage in a battle like this could be pretty bad. Yeah, I think Muzg can just walk up and blast whatever gets in range with magic. And we'll cover his backpedaling with my missile cavalry plus the other Arachnarok. Yeah, looks good. I'm assuming everyone else is in position. Alright, just hold off on for a second. Yeah, let's also just make sure all my melee guys are on guard mode. Gotta remember that I've got these units outside of the main formation. Might be better just burying them in there, but whatever. Okay, good. Go time. So what am I trying to achieve with the nasty Skulkers? I mean, they can take on the enemy light cavalry, but there's enough units. Yeah, they've got multiple units of Wolf Riders and the Spider Riders. Alright, that did hit something. Good. What about over this way? They have chariots? Yeah. One thing of the Greenskin armies being so so melee heavy is like there's no way the nasty Skulkers can really launch a meaningful attack on their archers, not easily at least. Oh, no, they're coming towards us. Okay, I don't think that spell was cast for whatever reason, but let's just try and pull out of there. let you guys deploy on this side, because it looks like... No, I don't know. The enemy are definitely coming, right? Yeah.
Right, shaver! I'm going! Ready! The spells up there!
Wow, they're really not in a rush, huh? In fact, the units out here are going to take a long time to get to us if they don't change that. I'm kind of surprised. Too bad I don't have better AoE magic to do damage as they're coming in here. But that's okay. How are we looking over this way? Yeah, I'm thinking I keep my missile cavalry on this flank. And I think I'll keep my melee cavalry on this flank also. Because they're not exploiting this flank. Yeah. No, I think this is good. We've got a bit of an opening, in other words. They're not going to actually be honest from all sides. I don't know what they're doing. They're just... The formation just looks all over the place to me. Those are Goblin Archers. Let's focus on... No, hold on. Gotta be careful. Yeah. Not cast a spell that's just gonna hit the hills. Yeah, we can just maneuver around here and bog down their infantry. Oh, hold on. Are you on a boar? Oh, you are. Bad guy Muzg is on a boar. That's kind of unfortunate. So I'm planning to just have the cav run around this way, I think. The enemy cavalry's over here, though. I might be getting myself into trouble doing this. So the right? Yeah, I don't know. The army's still a little bit split off. Including their general. We're going to be able to take down those Wolf Riders. These are units of infantry that are coming in, though we probably want to just run away from. Alright, let's get back here. I'm not too concerned about the main infantry engagement. I think my archers can basically handle that. I am really concerned about this, though. Mainly because there are lords right there. So I think I want to pop those abilities and then basically back out. And try and just use my cav maneuverability. At least we're not fighting a ton of units at once. Yeah, so we can deal with this. Right, Muzg hasn't caught us, that's okay. Probably because of that movement debuff. Let's get more spells going. Yeah, this looks absolutely fine. Alright. I can try fighting their general. I don't think it's a super smart move, frankly, but... might end up regretting how I've used my cavalry, I guess. Okay, let's get that going, and... yeah, this looks like a hero of some sort. Someone who's good to just smash up, in other words. Oh, man. Okay, thinking I might be better now with just withdrawing these nasty Skulkers. They're otherwise going to take too much damage, I think. My cavalry's done fine, maneuvering out of the way, but yeah. They didn't take too much damage. Never great to have to withdraw units, but provided they do actually withdraw... yeah, okay, we're good. That was fine. And how's this going? This is going great, I think. We need to get a melee charge going to actually rout their missile units, but the orcs here are just getting absolutely shredded by our AP arrows. Yeah, lots of damage on the missile melee cav. Alright, whatever. Yeah, a lot of damage. It's also just kind of self-inflicted, but rip. All right, and they're fleeing. Good. Okay, let's make a charge towards their archers. Try and just force our way through. We've got units here, but yeah, they're just attacking too piecemeal, really. Okay, now we know. Now we want to focus on those Spider Riders, but keep out of melee. Yeah, this is fine. All right, Muzg is taking a lot of damage. It's okay, I guess. And the rest of this battle line could advance at least a little bit. Yeah, I guess we've got these units coming in from the flank on this side, but you take care of them. Yeah, that's fine. You kill that. You're in trouble. Yeah. Let's just try and withdraw this unit too. It's just a pain to micromanage. Definitely don't want it getting wiped out. Alright, come on. Yeah, formation here's gotten disrupted, but we've smashed their melee lines essentially. Muzg is going to charge into these archers and make mincemeat out of them. Okay, let's keep advancing. Yeah, so the war boss is here and he's going to fight on obviously, but we've got him. Yeah, you keep trying to withdraw. Missile Cav have done fine. They manage, yeah, like the skirmish mode does okay with them. Just the melee ones that I just struggle to have enough APM to actually keep them out of trouble. But yeah, they withdrew. They survived with a few guys. All right, that looks like the army losses. Nice. Yeah, happy enough with that, I think. It'd be really good to get more Arachnarok Spiders. But the combination, like the missile and melee, the front to back, like melee front line, missiles behind is working fine. It's all the little other tricky bits of the army that sometimes are hard to use effectively. This is a good win though. We get to take out a second stack in 2 turns from the Scabby Eye. And we also get to sack this settlement for like 10,000 gold, plus hopefully some replenishment. Alright, you should be out running people down. Yeah, and you guys should as well. No reason not to rack up more. No, I've got myself confused, haven't I? Because this is a siege situation, so the game just kills off all the enemy as if we'd caught them after the battle. Well, I don't know. I like running them down. And we do get the regeneration on Muzg, provided he stays in melee. So yeah, it's not completely worthless. But I don't think I'm getting more experience on my... Oh no, I am getting more experience still on my units. Okay, never mind. Then it is worth it. Probably not good for you to just be shooting into us, though. You kill them. Alright, Muzg didn't get too much health, but he's in okay shape. I like having the nasty Skulkers in a position where they can withdraw. Like if enemy come there in strength, they basically can get out, in other words. Well, that didn't seem very close to me. Got like 250 losses versus 1300. Yeah, whatever. Nice, another big pile of cash. Savage Orc Prodder. Okay. Don't know if that does anything for us, but we have him. Alright. And yeah, sack this. 7% replenishment, that's decent.
These spells are charged!
Recruitment cost for Savage Orc units. Alright, not so useful. And evil imposter Muzg was killed. Good. And we still didn't encounter those silly beastmen. No. Perfect.
Nasty magic.
Now next turn... Yeah. What am I going to want to do next turn? I maybe want to have the option to hop over with the underway here. The trouble is, the army that's actually besieging the settlement is this one. And the enemy zone of control is such that I can't actually get Muzg close enough to launch to be able to support an attack against the army that's actually besieging us. So we don't want to be heading this way, really. I want to be heading up this way. Let's go ahead and do this. What was that other world event? Oh, Sterling fighting Clan Ferric. Alright, that's good. Means Clan Ferric have another enemy. And yeah, can kick this guy out of the army. There's not much need to do that though. He gets to replenish if he's in the army. Yeah, alright, a bit of replenishment. He's getting close to Immortal, that's good. He's also maxed out all this stuff already, yeah. I'm working on his defensive stats. I don't think it matters too much how strong an offensive fighter he is. He'll get these points eventually. If he was if he's in a situation where he's in the army and is at pretty much full health, then he can be kind of a frontline tank, possibly. Alright, well. Progress here is still pretty slow, but it's going okay. Now, picked up the healing mushrooms. We could go for spider worship. Scrap upgrades for the Spider Riders. Could go for this. Missile strength and ammo for all missile infantry. Yeah, so those scrap upgrades don't apply to units I'm allowing myself to recruit, but still, that ammo and missile strength is for everyone. So that's one turn. Global obedience +3. Yeah, definitely want that at some point. Or we could go for this. Vanguard deployment for all goblins. Upkeep -20% for goblin infantry. That's really good for us. The thing is, the upkeep down is, like, we're doing well on gold, just because we're fighting so much. So I think I want to take one of these two. How much scrap do we have? Yeah, I want to keep a bit of a pot of scrap around so I can do that heavy ammo upgrade on new Goblin Archer recruits, like at little notice. So let's just go with this one first. Alright, and Forest of Gloom is in a position where I can get it up to tier 2, so yeah, we'll start that, and if it has to be cancelled, no big deal. Like, that's another thing with this army. Why didn't they just come up towards Forest of Gloom? If they wanted to attack a weak target, they could have come here. I don't know. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me.
The tribe's ready.
Alright, well, we're somehow making money. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. Alright, so we've got 3 units with the upgraded
Who should we zap?
ammo. It's an inevitability that the dwarves are going to come attack us. The only thing that would prevent that is if the gobbos from Mount Gumbad came and attacked them. But yeah, they're not looking very strong. On the other hand, Karaz-A-Karak's not looking strong either. In any case, we've got enough money to keep recruiting here. So... And I'm just... Yeah, this army is just here to hold Karaz-A-Karak. So I've got 5 units of melee units and 3 units of archers in the garrison. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go up for a 2-1 split, I think. And yeah, I mean, let's recruit out of global too. Yeah, if the situation I'm trying to think about is like, what's the mix of melee and missile troops I want in a siege? I think 1 and 2 is reasonable. This leaves me very light on front line, though. Hold on. So I've got 3... No, let's go up to 6 units of front line. That makes this army a little stronger if they're having to fight, like, move out of the settlement, which is possible. I mean, if I get this army strong enough, like, there's no reason why I can't just attack people nearby, right? They don't... Yeah, there's nothing that says they have to stay here. That's just their main job. How are we losing public order here? Okay, it's still -5 for instability. Yeah, that's it then. Okay. Fair enough. Over this way.
I'm special.
So we haven't, yeah, obviously haven't replenished on any of our units, but we have got the War reinforcements up to full strength. Probably not ideal to have the Wolf Riders in the siege defense situation, but 3 units of archers is good. Yeah, over here we just have the 5 units, that's fine. Anything else to do? Don't think so.
Nasty magic's ready.
Yeah, don't think so. Alright, that's an Avaland hero. And Border Princes did not launch the assault. That army is besieging us. Okay, that's weird. A little annoying, but... Okay. Can't I just sally out and win that? I think so. Now, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm curious to see what our rebel army does by... Eckendorf. Ah, they didn't do anything again. I'm sure in the past I've had rebel armies like this come and attack the army besieging the settlement they want to get. But they haven't... I don't know, maybe... Yeah, who knows. What is clear is that I need some help over here. And yeah, just not able to get there. I guess we're just going to occupy Varenka Hills and then come relieve Eckendorf next turn. Unless, hold on. Oh wow, we can't even get very far up the underway. Okay, let's have a look at this. So obviously we had to cancel the recruitment of those units, but... Really? They've got so few units. I mean... Okay, they've got Gaze of Morkon the Shaman, they've got 2 Black Orc Big Bosses, who are obviously going to be a problem for us, but... They've got no missile units. I don't know, this doesn't seem too bad at all. Alright, let's decline... I know what I can do here.
The tribe's ready.
And let's upgrade these 4 other Gobber units. Yeah, I'm gonna fight this. I don't care what the odds say. Like, we outnumber them by so much. They've effectively got 6 units of melee infantry. Alright, we do want more magic. Good, and we should expect them to rush towards us, but that's fine. Yeah, so these 6 units with the upgraded, the armor-piercing ammo are going to absolutely wreck the enemy. Is my bold prediction. York infantry units are so wide. Urgh. Why you orcs have to take up so much space. Alright, we'll just get in position here, then redeploy. So this... Alright, these Snarling pub wagons are an issue. We're going to need to focus fire on them as a priority. They will mess us up otherwise. But again, armor piercing should deal with them just fine. Alright, start blasting away by magic. I'm sure their wizard is about to do the same thing. We maybe need to... Yeah, we actually should redeploy guys with AP ammo over onto that flank, I think, to deal with the rolly things. Sorry, mine's gone blank. Pump wagons. They're definitely going to have a strong force in the center. I can see multiple enemy heroes. But I think we can do this. Probably want this guy's leadership in the center too. Yeah. Okay, well, we're not going to be attacking literally out of the rock, so let's redeploy a little bit. Yeah, and this is kind of scuffed deployment. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's take the initiative and focus fire on that unit, because I know that's what I want to do. You should focus fire on someone without much armor. Yeah, goblins aren't the best target, honestly. I think focus fire on those big uns. You, yeah. Just kill one unit at a time. Let's give a melee boost to our orcs here. Now, yeah, absolutely shredded those pump wagons. Completely wrecked. Get out of there, but yeah. Yeah, they're shattered. Let them go. Enemy unit starting to rot here. Great. This is a... it's magic resistance. It's kind of crap.
This one's a biggie.
Okay.
The lads are ready.
Built into attack. Looks fine. I want to focus fire on big uns. Make them rout. Don't think there's any way we lose this. Okay, go for that unit. Going to be shooting our own guys a little bit here, but that's acceptable. Alright, I probably don't want my lord in melee there. Unfortunately, our front lines here have collapsed a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, actually. You guys should be standing and fighting. We can at least rout their... we can at least rout their regiments. They're more or less just down to their heroes now, actually. You're going to need to get in here and just face tank this dude. We've got his war buff. That's a little scary. Right, rest of you... We can hopefully get a war soon too. Right, I don't want my... Don't really want my general getting wounded, or my archers. Yeah. And that should do it. Yeah, successfully turning their heroes into pincushions. Took a lot of damage, but it's on units that can replenish. Or, you know, the garrison units that are just completely free. And yeah, they've had enough. Alright boys, good job. Let's kill them all. They're not getting away with much here. Could have maybe tried harder to run those units down, but frankly, I've maybe done enough to wipe them out in one shot. If I haven't, a second battle would be... Yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting a second battle actually, just for the sake of free experience. If that unit gets away... Yeah, they should have enough units getting away that the army survives, I think. I'm always a little confused on how that works. But no need to let the... Definitely no need to let the Goblin or the Goblin Big Bosses get away. I guess we'll make some futile attempt to actually catch up with those units. Alright, you're not doing much chasing this guy down, so you can all focus on shooting him. These, yeah. No one in here is doing a great job of running their lord down. Oh well. We're gonna get gold for killing them either in this battle or the next one. It doesn't matter so much. If we, the weaker they are now, the easier the next battle is, but it's gonna be easy regardless, right? I think the issue here is just that we have a lack of melee armor piercing. I'm trying to buff the boys up a bit, but it only does so much. Okay, we've got this guy. This one's getting away. So much armor on the Black Orc Big Bosses. 55 melee defense as well. Yeah, they are not that easy to take down. The damage here was quite manageable, especially from the point of view of the siege, where our missile units are so important. Oh, we're recruiting out of global recruitment. I guess it isn't so free to just run this army down. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. The dwarves seem weak enough that I can probably cancel the turn's global recruitment. If they hadn't laid siege last turn, we would have got the upgraded walls done. Heroic victory? Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a lesson in quantity over quality, I would say. But, you know, the gobbers with the heavy ammo, if they get a chance to stand and shoot, even against stuff like the big guns, they will just take them down. Alright, well, I'm not saying no to a heroic victory. And I don't think that replenishment, honestly, is needed. So yeah, extra 850 gold, why not? We took down 3 of their guys, okay. And yeah, we can probably just even auto-resolve this. Nice.
The tribe's ready.
Well, I think that's a good time to stop this. Next time I'll finish this army off. And I think Muzg will take Vrenka Hills, hopefully putting us into a position to relieve the siege of Akendorf. Yeah, neither of these sieges kind of developed in the way I thought they would. For sure I thought they'd launched the assault on Akendorf already, but whatever. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with the next one.